Hello viewers and welcome to my version of LowBias Monthly. I'm doing a Wii game, but it's still technically a beat 'em up, so I think it's perfectly acceptable. This is actually going to be my favorite, this is actually one of my favorite Wii games, so super excited. And it actually is really near and dear to my heart because I kind of worked on it. Just was doing a quick test of it. Problems. Okay. New game. Yes. Great. Fantastic. So, what game is it? Well, I'm pretty sure anyone who knows the platform can narrow it down, considering there's only so many Koei Tecmo games made by Omega Forge for the Wii. But here's a quick video. It will tell you the game. That's right, it is Samurai Warriors 3. And to make this even more special, I have a very special guest with me today, someone who's also near and dear to my heart.
Hello, I am Lemek.
This is Lemek. She's also my fiancée. She is by far the greatest person in the world. And I realize I might be biased, but it is an objective fact. So she's going to be playing this with me. She's never played a Dynasty Warriors or Samurai Warriors game before. And I am sure this couldn't possibly go poorly in any way, shape, or form.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
I am going to be awesome.
You are going to be amazing.
And by awesome, I mean not so awesome.
Quick controller change because she ended up with player 1's controller.
That would be bad.
Yeah, and I actually have my limited edition Classic Pro controller from the treasure box, so let's play with it. Okay, so we're going to be doing 2-player, and we are going to be selecting our characters for the very first time. Ooh. I'm going to go with Nobunaga Oda.
My conquest begins now.
Let's see. I'm going to go with Hack.
Okay. So we're
They'll soon see I'm a lot tougher than I look.
We're going to be playing through the entirety of Nobunaga's story in English. And then, if it doesn't take forever, we will go to another character's story and do it in Japanese. And that way you can hear both sets of voice actors and kind of get a feel for it. So we're going to be doing the Battle of Okehazama. And you know what, for simplicity's sake, we'll just go with easy for now.
May 1560. Yoshimoto Imagawa, Lord of Suruga, set out for the capital, a vast army in tow. Upon his route lay the fortress of the Oda. Outnumbered 5 to 1, the Oda's defeat was inevitable.
A man's life of 50 years.
The Oda's days are numbered.
Our esteemed lord sings without a care in the world.
Lord Nobunaga sees far beyond what you or I can. Huh? He's already on the move.
Nobunaga Oda rose to prominence as ruler of Owari, displaying an unusual talent for military strategy from a young age. He burned with a desire to unite the land under his rule, but this dream would not be realized easily. One day, rival warlord Yoshimoto Imagawa raised a mighty army and marched on the capital city of Kyoto. Among Yoshimoto's followers was Ieyasu Tokugawa, who joined the forces advancing on the capital. This army of staggering might steadily bore down on Owari as Nobunaga prepared his men for battle.
Charge on to victory, no matter what the cost. Chapter 1. The Battle of Okehazama. Nothing shall stand in my way.
Okehazama. The accent is on the za. We will launch an ambush on the unsuspecting Imagawa. Our base will be in northeastern garrison. To claim it, we will need to eliminate Munekore Ichinomiya. Then, you will wait for my signal. Once I give the word, we must remove Noritsura Io and sweep in through the Imagawa main camp north gate. Yoshimoto has only minutes left to live. So learn the recommended path to take through the battle. In other words, your battle plan. Pay careful attention to your victory conditions and objectives. This is your starting point. Defeat Munekore Ichinomiya to capture the northeastern garrison. Defeat Noritsura Io to break through the Imagawa main camp north gate. Defeat Yoshimoto Imagawa. You can bring helpful items into battle with you. There are 3 different sets of items available. Choose the one that best fits your abilities and playstyle. So there are 3 different sets of styles, and they actually have a different item selection for when you are playing in multiplayer versus single player. So the Cautious Warrior set has a lot more health items, so you're less likely to get killed. Because if either of us dies, it's game over. And then the other sets give you things that are helpful for clearing out extra missions. I usually play with the Ambitious Warrior set because I'm not too worried about health, and I just want to be able to get all the different extra missions. But I think for the sake of this Let's Play, or at least this introduction to the game, and since Lemick has never played it before, I think we'll go for the Cautious Warrior so she has a bit of backup. So yeah, the items differ for each battle. From now on, be sure to choose your desired item set by going to the items during battle preparation. So now we both have control over the battle preparation screen. We could change our equipment, but we don't have any equipment to change. We could set our items, we've already done that. So our overview gives us kind of an overview of what's going on. So our loss condition is if Nobunaga Oda is defeated, in this case it's me. our victory condition, as it said earlier, was to defeat Yoshimoto Imagawa. These green things give you at least some of the main missions, and then these exclamation points are the side missions. Ideally, you want to be able to try and get all 4 of them, but again, since we're not using the equipment for it, we'll just see what happens. So in this case, if you can defeat Ujitoshi Senna with a Muso attack, then one of the other guys' health will decrease. If we can defeat that other guy within 5 minutes of the game starting, then we will get reinforcements. If we can defeat Munenobu Matsui with a combo count of 100 or more, then their speed will all go down, which will make a certain event a bit easier. And if we can defeat Tadakatsu Honda before Tokugawa is defeated, we'll get it. Again, I don't know if we're going to actually try for those things, but at least we know that those things are there. More info, so there's officer lists, tells you all the great people who are going to be participating on both sides of the war. Controls, so here's as good a place as any to kind of go over the controls. So the B button is to jump. The Y button is your normal attack. The X button is your power attack, so you can do combos by hitting Y and then hitting X. Your A button is your Muso attack. You have a special gauge under your health bar. When that fills up, you can use it. So L, that's this left shoulder. That's your block button. If you hold it down, the camera will stay behind you, and anyone who attacks you from the front, you'll block it. ZR, that's the back right button. That lets you do a dodge roll. So like if lots of stuff's coming or you're getting shot at, you can roll to avoid it. Dash attack is just attack when running. So you can get a horse in this game. You can push the up on the D-pad to call your horse, and when you're standing next to your horse, hit jump, and you will climb onto it. Or you can, when the horse is stopped, push jump to get off of it. And those are the real main important things to know. Oh, items, because that we were just talking about them. So left and right on the D-pad will let you switch which item you have selected, and then down will use it. So if your health is low, you can just hit it to pick one of the food items, hit down, and you're back with it. Move list just tells you what moves you have unlocked. We both have pretty much the same move set right now, so Y, and each one can hit X. And that's it. So once you're ready, come down to start battle.
Focus on where
yeah, well, it turned itself off because you hadn't done something for a while. Here we go. I'll be on the top back. So you move with your left stick, and expect both attacks. So you kind of run over. We'll keep the tutorials for now, so that way if there's anything I forgot to explain, it'll be there.
We must seize the closest garrison.
So anyone who has a red bar over their head is an enemy. Feel free to walk up there.
Death is not to be feared. I will face
Can
my
I cause
end.
damage to you?
Nope. You cannot hurt any of your
Hold the
allies.
main force south and attack the western stronghold. I will head straight on the fires of hell.
We're supposed to go up against the Tokugawa hordes with just a handful of men.
Would you rather die holed up in the castle? Be quiet and fight like a man.
That's right.
You're both underestimating our Lord.
To take me through hell and out the other side.
So you can complete objectives that occur during battle in order to make progress towards fulfilling the victory conditions. There are many different kinds of objectives, such as defeating a certain officer, reaching a certain spot, etc. Objectives are displayed during battle in the lower right of the screen, which in 2-player I think it's in the center. So, off the right side, and the Muso gauge. So mine just filled up. It's that red gauge underneath my health, or pink gauge. So I could theoretically hit A to do a special attack. And I hold A to continue doing a special attack. Him.
Utterly feeble.
Open the gates!
You do not want to hit my wife. That's fine. You can't hurt her. You cannot hurt anyone with a blue ball.
Get that here, you.
So you've reached a point what is like a spawn point, so you can't go. Yeah. So you want to go. You want to follow the green moving arrow on your. So you're the green. You're the big green arrow on your map, and the little green moving arrow is telling you where you need to go.
Tremble before me. Away with you.
Things are getting a little desperate, aren't they?
So just follow. Yeah, go that way. Keep following the wall. You want just keep following the wall until you hit the next exit.
I'm ready to assist.
Go through that gate.
Throw open the gate.
Let's see some more enemies.
There they are.
Vanish.
Just keep following the path. Fight a ninja.
Oppose.
Away with you.
Spirit gauge. So now my spirit gauge is full. That's the 5 circles.
Okay.
So when at least one segment of the gauge is full, you can you can hit someone and then hit jump to dash through them, which is useful for breaking their guard or chaining attacks. But if you can wait until it's full and then you do your Muso attack, your A button attack, it will empty it but do ridiculous extra damage. That's known as an ultimate Muso. Also, as you kill things, you get experience and you will level.
Open the gates!
Throw open the gates of hell.
That's a weapon. You can pick it up.
I see it. Victory is within our grasp. Follow me.
And then follow me. Go left a little. This is actually a really fun game to work on. I was one of the level designers. And I will say one thing is that multiplayer does not do this game justice. So if I do decide to ever do this as a proper Let's Play, I'll probably do this single player and get a lot more visuals. They brought the fog in a lot closer because look at how many guys are on screen. Most of them, a lot of polygons. weed process.
Strike down upon your
You'll get more.
Just to get it right.
Nobunaga? How did this happen? Run! Run!
I decided to run off and go left and see if I can take out this guy.
A real man never admits to
Be gone.
If I wish to realize my dreams, I must stand aside. Stand down, sentry! Don't you know who I am?
This is my lord's camp. I will grant you passage only when he orders it.
Just keep following that green arrow. So you want to go. You want to get your big green arrow facing downwards.
Throw
and
open
then
the
go
gates of hell.
that way. Yeah, you want to go that way.
Open the gates!
Stood there.
We have fled to Ieyasu's camp.
Actually, very
In that case, Ieyasu must make
Next
a
time.
choice.
After the big walk.
And it's like the word.
There are a lot of words. Great drama.
By the gods, I shall triumph here.
Those are your friends.
I will repay your kindness someday.
The fool lives up to his name. He has signed his own death warrant.
When this fool ends your life, you will have to bear that shame for all eternity.
Follow the direction everyone else is going. You're probably
Do
going
not
right.
waste your breath. Fight like a warrior. Tremble before me.
I'm going to need a hand here.
Away
He
with you.
just went the other way.
No, you're going the right way. Viewers, what just happened there was you lost weapons.
Lord, I am not yet satisfied.
Do your worst. Take this.
I got 100.
Oh, you killed 100 guys. So my health is low, so it's suggesting I heal myself.
This is much easier than
Be gone.
That's what you get for underestimating me.
That's right.
Yes.
That's what you get. for
Concentrate your
underestimating
power.
my-
you. You're the only one who can protect me.
I could never.
Come and help me beat the boss. Just keep going left. So fast.
Impossible. I was destined for greatness.
Yoshimoto, your
I'm
death
just
is
impressed that I
not
have
in
so much
vain.
You did good.
It has signaled the
you.
arrival of the age of Nobunaga.
It's weird trying to explain the game and like teach it while playing it. Just because it's a very active game. So we weren't able to get to the last objective.
What was the last one?
To defeat. I didn't count that. That's why. So the last objective was to defeat one of the other guys before the final boss got there, but whatever. And the reason I didn't succeed is because I was trying to kill this guy with a big combo, killed him a little too quickly, and
You also had a partner that was.
no, you were fine. I killed him. I was in the middle of the combo, but didn't get up to 100 yet when I killed him, which didn't slow him. So that would have slowed down the boss, and I was giving him much more time to do what I needed to do. But it's okay. Level up. You got your thing. So you killed an officer, 162 troops. And then you get the victory stuff, so hit the A button. You level up too. There you go. Look, you got a whole bunch of extra swings with your weapon. Okay. We get some gems, which let us upgrade our weapons, and a little bit of rice. Just for buying, like unlocking stuff. So we got some equipment. So I got a katana, which I will keep. I have a bunch of them. And you got some serpent chains.
My people are finally free, and my dream of regaining my lost land of Mikawa has been realized.
Is that all you desire? To simply cling to your meager lands and endure others walking all over you? In that case, you will simply be crushed into the mud. Okehazama was just the beginnings. Any who oppose me will be eliminated. I will bring unity to this land. If you are ready to raise your head and set your sights on even higher goals, then you may follow me.
But if I were to do so,
Yes. Hey. So once you've completed your first level, you can now enter the blacksmith. And in the blacksmith, you can spend gems to upgrade your equipment. Yay, free gems. So I could, for example, go into my devil katana and could pick one of these things and upgrade it. So this increases my normal attack strength, this increases my attack range during a Muso attack, this fills up my spirit gauge during a Muso attack, and this increases damage dealt with spirit charge. So let's just make my normal attacks super stronger.
Thank you very much.
Now if I wanted to upgrade it again to rank 3, it requires also the big gems, which I don't have any, so I can't upgrade it. I can upgrade anything else right now, so that is that. Unfortunately, we share gems, so you can't pick it up right now. But it's fine.
Thank you for
Fine, not a good deal.
Okay. But we will do the retreat from Kanegasaki next time. Until next time, folks.
I'm playing a game!